Greetings, greetings, Facebook fam. I mean, YouTube fam. Trying to get set up here. Can y'all hear me alright? Alright. It's a little after 11, and I suppose to have been on here at 11 o'clock. Um, but I'm here. Hang on a minute. Alright. Now I'm seeing something I have not seen before. And I thought I had all this mess cleared up because this was going to be uh, my premiere video. And I'm not going to let it stop me totally because I don't even understand what's happening here. Um, let me go back to OBS. See, I don't even know. I don't even know why this thing is in screen share mode because I didn't chose this. Okay, I think we back to where I need to be. All right, let me see. Can I pull up one more screen? Oh, so we got something going on here. All right, so hang on a minute. All right, so let's see. thank y'all for y'all patience. I'm going on with this presentation. Uh, so y'all just hanging there with me. I'm getting better. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on a minute. I know how to figure this out. I'm gonna find out. Alright, I'm alright, 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 okay. I'm checking for my volume. And after I get my volume straight, then we gonna start on this presentation. Alright, so we got the same damn problem that I had. Damn, this damn volume shit getting on my nerves. Alright, so let me see, can I won't. Alright, so alright, family. I'm gonna go ahead on with this, cause I'm 20 minutes in it, and so basically this this presentation is is part of the situation that I'm doing. Man, this got me sounding like I'm on some damn volumes or something. Anyway, um, I just tested out my volume for the best I could. I told people that it was gonna be low volume. So when y'all look at it, oh yeah, just turn the volume all the way up. Alright? So this is let me go back to the top. Welcome to J My Puppet J Mike Ma It TV. See the thing, echoing it in my headphone, but it's much better than it was. At one time, at one, at one time, I couldn't even get a statement out. Then it'd be echo in my, I'm already seeing that it's got to be the microphone because I can hear it in my head, and if I can hear it when I want to play back, but when I'm listening to it on the phone or whatnot, it sounds crazy as hell. So, welcome to J Marber TV, and I got a presentation for y'all that I probably won't get through all of it tonight. But I promoted it to be on the air at 11 o'clock tonight. And the first thing I ran into was I had to get another stream key. And so I'm up and running. Alright. So, I want to thank everybody that watched this video. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Because this is actually after all the mic tests and this and that test, this is my official premiere video. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and it's gonna get better as we keep going on. Okay? Alright. So with that being said, this video presentation it's not directed directly at Ron DeSantis, but it's something he said back in his gubernatorial campaign that is stuck in my head. So when he decided, I was waiting for him to officially announce his presidential campaign. And I said when he do, I was going to make this video. So he did. So he threw his head in the ring to become the president of the United States. Okay, so this video is, I got a series, white folk tired of black folk in America, and what are the options? Now, this is my series this is my YouTube video presentation. This one is titled the Ron DeSantis Question. And I got more questions and then I got answers. Okay? So, there you go. He's pointing at the American people. He's letting them know he's running for the throne. But it's something that he said while he was running for governor. And that was Florida is where the woke goes to die. And I thought about that I thought about that long and hard. So one night, while I was, laying in my baby, this Mike doing this, man. I apologize. I thought, why would somebody want to send woke people to die? I mean, the people already woke. That means if anything, they could be helpful to you. But you say, I want to send the woke off to die. So I knew that I had to make this video. And I also knew that the definition for woke among far-right conservative white folk and moderate Republican and even some liberal white folk is completely different from that of black folk, especially conscious or so-called conscious black folk. The same word, totally different definition. Alright, so let's keep it moving. So, I try, now even though this J Mopper TV, just my opinion, I try to add some information in this video. And so I'm talking about someone who wants to be president. I'm talking about somebody who is very seasoned in his political career. So I don't want to be just strictly opinionated. I want to have some background context on this subject. So as you can see, DeSantis, he has 8 years as governor. He has some controversial law he had supported and signed into law. So on that level, he reminds me of Ronald Reagan. And you can't see my cursor, but hang on a minute. Alright, so I just got confirmation that my volume is about as good as it's going to get. So you just have to turn your device up loud, because I can hear it through my phone. And I got the phone all the way up. Anyway, so he reminds me of Ronald Reagan. Both of them, they were governor for 8 years. And they both, were dealing with some controversial laws. And they both don't like big government, communism for Reagan, um, didn't believe in the welfare state except for Israel. If they believe in the welfare state for the people that live in America. They didn't like radicalism. They felt like radicalism was a sign of lawlessness and should not be tolerated. Now DeSantis, he supports pro-life, stand your ground law, parents' right, which is one of his strong issues he dealt with while governor of Florida. Okay, and is a strong advocate, open carry law, and he despised unchecked immigration policy, and he don't like woke ideology. Let's keep it moving. Now, the anti-woke ideology is what I believe is going to be a problem for black and white and DeSantis. It may not be as big as I'm thinking and seeing it, because white folks got a way of something quick. But in my head, knowing what woke is to black folk, knowing how he doesn't like woke ideology, I mean, I had to just see it for what it was. Now, like I said, I'm not making this video to attack Ron DeSantis. Woke people all to die. Those that are woke should pay attention to how this person move. Alright. So now I'm going to talk about the parents' right and unchecked documentation first. I don't know a lot about that, but I know enough to share, my thought on it. And on the surface, parents' right, unchecked immigration, that don't seem like bad policy. So the parent right to my understanding will have a final say so. Not school, not teachers, not school board, not school administrator, but the parent will have a big say so in what teachers can teach their children. So, like I said, on the surface, that sounds like a alright plan. It's something new. I mean, normally, back in the day, parents did have a little more input on, the thing their children and teachers, were involved in. If a child came home and said something crazy went on, and the parent went up to the school, they were like, well, I don't want my child involved in the. That was the end of it, because back then, the teachers more or less did what the parent say. All right, so let's keep moving. Now, hang on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to see if hang on. Okay. All right. So I'm just trying to make sure that hang on, y'all. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that y'all seeing what I'm seeing. They say you can't do live and share with one computer. You can, but it's time. I mean, you just gotta make sure that y'all can see what I'm showing. Okay. So as I said in the beginning, on the surface, that parent thing could be very uh, a very good thing. Now, and as I said about I've written in my presentation, you know, when I was in school, you know, my parent could come up to the school, be involved with the PTA, and you know, check on what I'm doing, the whole 9 yards. But like I said, they could very much tell a teacher what they didn't feel was good for their child and to push back on some of the things that was going on between the teacher and the student. But the part that the scientist is enacting and in fact have enacted is to teach, the parent ability to call shot on the material that a teacher may teach a child. So, and to my opinion, J Moppin, the parent might as well be the teacher because the teacher, they don't have to go to the school board. They don't have to go to the principal. They got to make sure that the parent approve what they're teaching. So that means, in a sense, that the parent might as well come to the school and say, hey, look, teacher, what you plan on teaching today? Let me see if I approve. That's what this has led. Okay? Now, it should be a good thing. But if the parent gonna have that much say so, then they need to be, just my opinion, they need to be in the daggone class with the teacher. It don't need to be at work. It need to be in the school, in the class with the teacher. And hell, they might as well go to college and get a teacher degree and be a teacher's helper. You know, I mean, because basically you kind of hamstringing the teacher. You know, the teacher, they have planning sessions, and they get together at the beginning of the year, at the end of the day, and they strategize what they gonna teach the child. And all they gotta do is teach them something that one parent, not 2, 3, and 4, one parent say they don't like, oh, that's a wrap. So let's keep it moving. I want to show y'all something. Now, recently, a parent objected to a poem that was written, ironically, by a black person. The poem was written for Joe Biden inauguration, and this was an elementary school. So, parent got whiff of it, went there and saw the poem and complained and told the school it has no educational value for her child. Just one person. So the school took the poem out of the elementary school area and put it in an area for the middle school. And they said, based on the parent complaint, it would be better suited for the older schooling. But that was just one parent, one complaint, and they removed their poem. Now, the parent also thought that the poem author was Oprah Winfrey. Wow. Then I read, and I got that off of Google News, but I got this off of got this from it's an excerpt from a newspaper, online newspaper called Solon. And the author of the article was Tatiana Tannapoli. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And as you can see, the Florida school yanks Amanda Gorman pouring over complaint from one parent who confused her with Oprah. I later read this same parent said, now, I think the poem came out of a book of poems that this poet wrote. And she picked that one for Joe Biden, President Joe Biden inauguration. But the parent later said she never read the entire book. And the way I understood it, she said she never really read the entire poem. But she read enough to say she didn't want her child to get anything out of it. Because it didn't have no educational value. Now, do you know, before this school year started, that school officials had to go in Florida's school, library, and maybe the public library. I'm not sure about the public. But they had to go in all those school libraries, K through 12, and pull out any book, I want to say that one more time. Any book that was deemed racially offensive to white folk, gender based, or any reference to homosexuality. All those types of books. If it had words, pictures, or, that was saying it might be offensive to white folk, or it was trying to genderize the information the book was conveying, they had to pull them, take them out the library under Ron DeSantis. So, if he did that as governor for one state, what do you think he intended to do for the 50 United States? I'm just saying, just my opinion. All right. So, now the school was responding and said that the book remained in the media center, and the poem was not entirely removed or banned from the school, right? Which is true, because they put it in the middle school section, right? So, as I said, just one part of complaint caused it. Now, later read on Google News again that DeSantis is saying he ain't had nothing to do with it. But we all know it was the the law that they enact caused them to make that decision. I mean, if he wouldn't have put those laws in place, the parent couldn't have pulled that right, you know. So he said he ain't had nothing to do with it. I disagree. But that's just my J mopping, yeah. Alright, so let's move on. Now let's deal with the uh unchecked immigration. Again, that should be a good thing. Why? When you have undocumented workers coming to America illegally with the opportunity. Let's use the word opportunity to take jobs from people that are already here. I mean, that was something Trump was big on. You know, that kind of made sense. I mean, you don't have that many jobs for the people already here. Now you're gonna let people come in from another country, undocumented. You don't know that much about them, and you're gonna let them compete for quote unquote American job. I mean, just my opinion. I don't see how that's a good thing. So Trump and DeSantis was big on that. Now, I was a temporary worker the majority of my life. And I remember when I used to go on temp job. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm going to turn this phone down because I know that I'm my volume is good. So okay. Let's see. This thing ain't. I don't know if. Hold on, y'all. Alright. I just want to make sure that daggone thing is keeping up. That's all. So I just got to delay it, and I got to get used to this. Alright. So, as I was saying, when you got, when I was a temp, I would go to on these different construction jobs, and I would see a lot of black folk working on these jobs, just doing the concrete work and the rebar work. Not too many carbon work, you know, but a lot of that groundwork that was done by black folks. And they had some carpenters too, especially farm carpenters. Uh, but now with all these Latino guys, you don't see that many black folks, you know. And I used to hear the joke. The black folks don't want to come to work. You know what I'm saying? And the Italians, the Mexicans, they don't miss a day. they they work at night if they have to. You know what I'm saying? They don't speak Espanol, you know, but they take your job. They know how to read tape measure. They know how to set plumb line. You know. So, but DeSantis is saying, Donald Trump is saying, man, y'all gotta close that border up and allow those Latinos that want to come here the right way. Let's put it this way. They don't let them Haitians come over here no any kind of way. Yeah, they don't look, they got a crisis in Sudan. How many Sudan you see coming over here? Don't see many, do you? Yeah, all right then. Okay, all right. So, but here's the trip part. Now, Trump had a law called Title 42. And that law expired. So a whole lot of Latino people, they came in the gate after that. And me and a partner of mine, we were like, what are these people gonna work at? What are these people gonna live at? So, I mean, you tell me. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm gonna try to close this out at 1 o'clock, no matter uh, how far I get. And then the next part will be part 2. Uh, so, alright, so as you can see, the Title 42 law was supposed to prevent what y'all saw happening at the Southern border, you know. So if DeSantis wins, he may try to undo what Biden has done. He might sign an executive order or something to try to get that Title 42 back in line. Or DeSantis, like him and the Florida governor, him and the Texas governor, they said people to Massachusetts, they might get some buses and send them back to Massachusetts. They don't tell us, right? All right. So now that we got the parental right and the undocumented people or undocumented foreign national thing out the way, now we can get to the hot topic. The anti-war, anti-woke. Gonna get hot in the kitchen. Because this is where I believe the issue gonna be with black folks and DeSantis. Now, like I'm saying, I remember when Reagan won, people were talking all kind of crazy stuff. Man, black folks gonna catch hell. And I'm not saying it won't no struggle, but we caught hell because of what that boy named Oliver North, Freeway Ricky, and that damn crack cocaine. Shit, that gave us more power than the damn Reagan did. You know, shit. When Nixon was in office, they can't prove it. So I'm gonna say it was said, cause I can't prove it. And Nixon had the heroin coming in the city. So, shit, the drug gave the black folk more power than the politician himself, you know. But anyway, so DeSantis, hey, he might not be that bad, but fentanyl is already ahead of him. So he might have fentanyl too, you know. But my point is, as a black person, I know what woke really means. I know who the woke really are. Now, those far right, conservative, moderate Republicans. I'm a moderate Republican myself. Those regular conservatives, and some of those liberals who using the term woke, they don't see it as the conscious community see it, and never will, because they didn't come up with the word. We did. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's try to keep this moving, because I might get a whole lot of haters That's why I like using PowerPoint, cause I can uh I can move on and keep up with what I'm trying to say. All right. So before we move a little further, I already said there's two different meanings of the woke in terms of the far right and the conservative and the conscious and the black folk. In fact, it also means something different from the liberal Democrat. But again, it still means something totally different from black folk. All right, so let's keep it moving. Now, you can't really see this, but this is taken from uh, Governor DeSantis. Uh, well, every state got a online newsletter. So this is Florida. Well, yeah, FLGov.com. So I guess that's FloridaGov.com. Okay. So now this is when he proposed the Stop Woke Act. Now, so this was December 15th, 2021. It was taken from FLGov.com, which is the official Florida state of Florida newsletter online. Okay, every state got one of those. Virginia got one too. Okay, all right. So today, Governor Ron DeSantis announced to stop the wrong to our children. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Stop the wrong to our kids and employees at, excuse me, uh, so to stop wrong kids employees is WOKE and then act. Okay. And he said, and this is coming from his own, this is an excerpt from his own speech when he signed it into law. He said, this is the strongest legislation of its kind in the nation. In other words, the bill that he signed into law, the Stop Woke Act, it wasn't nothing of its kind in the nation. Okay, so that was the first. All right, and will take on both corporate wokeness and critical race theory. Now, stop right there. Because this is hold on, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Damn thing. Hold on, y'all. Alright, I might have to wait till this thing. Oh, I see what's going. At least I think I see. What the hell is that all of a sudden I done lost my lives and didn't know it. So I gotta figure out what's going on. And why my screen is not moving. So I don't know how much, well, at what point that I lost y'all. Yeah, I got my phone as my monitor. So so I don't know why this thing did that to me. But now I'm baffled as hell. I don't know whether. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking my. Was checking my. What you call it? Bandwidth. I think this coming out of OBS. Uh, that's a disadvantage of not having two monitors. I didn't even know this had happened. When I initially hooked it up and I was moving, it was it was it was a delay, but I had lost it. But anyway, that's almost like it stopped stream, and I didn't tell it to stop. Uh, the OBS. Yeah, that what didn't happen. My dad gone. All right, let me see. Cause this I had already set the scenes. Ah, boy. Let me try to do something, y'all. Cause I'm still. Hold on, wait a minute. All right, let me see can I do something here. I got pilot power. Let's go. Take me out for a minute. Yeah, that was going on. Uh, Yeah, I lost. I lost the screaming. Yeah, don't know what happened. Should have. It's crazy. I was apparently out the loop all that time, and I ain't know it. Well, at least I know the phone can help me out, but this this was crazy. I think I'm back. I think I'm back on live. back on live. That's crazy, y'all. I still want y'all to like my video. Shit. I done put some time in this bad boy. But I don't know what happened. I just know all of a sudden I looked at the phone and the phone won't move. And the screen won't move. And I know the volume keep going up and down. And I can hear that in my what you call it, in my headphone. Alright, so I think I might be back on track. Uh, I'm gonna try something. Alright, so if this next screen show up on my phone, then I'm back live. But I don't know what the hell happened. But anyway, so it's 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna say a few things, and I'm gonna close. So I apologize. I still want y'all to like my. God damn. And I know what one of the problems. I need me another monitor where I can see what's going on. Uh, I don't know how them guys be doing live on their phone. Hey, shit. I'm catching hell with the lab. you know. Uh, I can see myself talk. So I don't know at what point that was. Yeah, well, Alright, I get him, man. Sound like YouTube might have ended it. Hold on. Okay, alright. So, let me do this. Alright, once I get this screen back in here, yeah, I done picked myself back up. I don't know what happened, man, but that shit crazy. Alright, so I got, so, I come out better using my phone for a daggone monitor. Uh, okay, so we done caught up now. You know, you, wait, I mean, YouTube done caught up with me. So even though on my phone it says something different, but on my screen, but that's alright. I'm where I wanna be. Be alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright. So so basically, yeah, we everybody on the same page. I don't know what happened. All right, so I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so YouTube is telling me having a buffer issue. So I understand that, but for me to lose every the whole stream, that was wild. All right, so let me get off this screen, cause basically I was just saying he was going to take off in the critical race theory. Okay, and what I wanted to say was the far right and the conservative and the moderate. I can't say that the liberal Democrat, maybe the moderate Democrat, but they attach wokeness with the critical race theory. Okay, now so the next question, and I'm gonna end this right here because it's 1 o'clock, and it's not y'all fault that it what happened. How that's my fault. Now I can't hold y'all to that, but I appreciate if you did hang with me. I appreciate the love. Still like the video. I would like for you to subscribe to my channel because this was the premiere that I'm gonna be doing other videos. Uh, uh, I got one that I'm working on about Lamar Jackson. It's almost finished, but what I did was I stopped that and started working on this one. All right, so let me go back. Yeah, it's yeah my PowerPoint is showing up. Okay, and I've been in here 2 hours. I don't want to go over that. I mean, them guys that go 3 or 4 hours, they start early. They start like at 7 o'clock, and they might go until 1. So that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I decided to come on at 11 because I knew I wasn't gonna be finished, and I still was working on it. That's part of the problem. Problem. I got ready to come on, and I had issues. So that ain't y'all fault. So we gonna do a part 2, maybe 3 or 4. But I know a part 2. Um, um, but anyway, so let me I think this when I was doing my adjusting. Uh, they on my phone. I'm still up on it. I ain't gonna change it back because I got it where I want it. All right. So if y'all can't see this, well, yeah, y'all can't see this. But anyway, so he attached Ron DeSantis and those who think like him attach wokeness with um, critical race theory. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that tripped me out was they not they not necessarily connected in our community because we don't really ascribe to the critical race theory. You know what I'm saying? And two, the critical race theory didn't really originate from the conscious community and the black community in general. Okay? So let me give you a little background on that before I close out. Let me find my slide. Uh, okay. Critical race theory. It started in Southland, Texas. Okay. I want to thank my main man G for putting me down with this. Okay. Now what happened? There was some black kids and some LGBTQ children going to this school in Texas, in Southland, right? And they started being bullied by the white children. Okay. At first, they kind of tried to handle it on their own. They didn't, get no parents or nobody involved. But as it kept happening, they went to their parents. The parents went to the school board. I mean, when they went to the principal office, they took all the steps. But then the principal office tried to downplay it a little bit. So they hauled off and went to the school board behind, right? So the parents and the school board came together to try to come up with some solution. Okay. Now out of that solution came a curriculum that is now known, because I got this from a online information source too, called the Cultural Competence Action Plan, or CCAP, or CCAP. Alright? Now, what happened was, based on the little bit I read about it, because I tried to do the research before I put this in play. the school board and the parents of the children that were bullied, they came up with this idea. But apparently, and like I said, this just my opinion based on what I read, they didn't get the parents from the other children that were doing the bullying involved. So they felt some kind of way because this CCAP plan basically was kind of like a curriculum that the white children had to go by, and the way I understand it, it was only if they got caught or like if they bullied some people and they were taken to the principal, instead of getting suspended, they would go through this curriculum. And that's the way I understand it. And I could be all wrong. Anybody that's a conservative, far right, or just a plain white person that got a better, my comment section are always open. So just drop a line. But the way I understand it, because of the parents of the bullying children were not involved, they felt some kind of way, and they said, "Oh hell no!" so they they circled the wagon, man, and came up with a plan and pushed back on that. Right now, they labeled the material that was in this curriculum as critical race. So it didn't even start in Florida. It started in Texas. And I thank you, G, for that information. Now, from there, the word woke came out of that because it was a series of meetings. The parents, they galvanized amongst themselves. They got some conservative people, and they organized. I mean, they put up a hell of a front to the point where the school board was put in check on this. You know what I'm saying? And that's all well and good. My point was that critical race theory and wokeness came out of that incident. Now, I can't say that it didn't have nothing to do with the George Floyd incident or the Black Lives Matter, because I got information on here about hang on. Okay, all right. Excuse me, y'all. I just want to make sure. So this this pushback led to them electing some conservatives on the school board, and they stopped that job in its track. But my whole point, I'm trying to find a slide that yeah. So basically, what happened in Southland, Texas, with the pushback from the far right wing and the regular conservative gave rise to the anti-woke, anti-critical race theory. You know, who think like Ron DeSantis and other Republicans who think the same. So why being men on Ron DeSantis? He's running for president. So, and he's trying to send woke off the dime. Okay, all right. So, y'all with me? All right. So, let me get ready to bring this to a close. All right, so now I didn't say the information that I thought I said or put in my presentation, but it mentions uh, something about the George Floyd, and I didn't I didn't put that in. So but here go something else, something I can put in. It says, and yet from another article taken from the online news medium called Independent, an article entitled "The History of the Word Woke and Its Modern Users." Okay, edited by Kate Ng. It came out in February 2021. And this what she say. The word woke is difficult to get away from in the media and popular culture nowadays. And popular cultures nowadays. But before Black Lives Matter movement, it was barely known in the UK, United Kingdom. Despite having been used in the US throughout the early 2000s. Now, so let's put this in context. Ron DeSantis is running for president. And he wants to send the woke to die. Alright? But, as I said, and this is something else he said. He said, we must fight woke in our schools. We must fight woke, the woke, I'm sorry, in our businesses. We must fight the woke in our government agencies. That's Ron DeSantis, right? Okay. Now, this is something that was taken again from the Independent by Kate N.G. She say, woke is currently used by the political left. That means the Democrats, to refer to as progressive and social justice, while those on the political right, the conservative, far-right conservative, moderate Republican, have weaponized it, the word woke, as a way to denigrate those who disagree with their beliefs. Now, Ron DeSantis want to fight woke. He won't get rid of woke. But this person is saying the word woke is currently used by the political left to refer to progressiveness, and the political right have weaponized it to denigrate and to anyone that disagree with them, right? Okay. Now, compare the meaning for woke from the black conscious community and that of white folks and both political parties. And I put on here slide 28 and 29 because I put them together. Now I go to the next slide. Now, remember, no, I ain't gonna say remember, I'm reading. But in an earlier slide, I asked a question. Well, I'm sorry. A lady named Miss Robinson. I took the excerpt from her, and she said, how did woke go from being black to bad? So I wanted to rephrase the question. How did woke go from being a word black folks use for their own ways and means to a word the far right conservatives are using to attack policies that would benefit not only black folks in particular, but now the mandated so-called minority. Now, that's why I want to bring it to a close right here, and then we can pick up, somewhere else. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm all right with it now. It's doing what it's doing. But I'm still better than what I was. First, I wanted the screen won't even move. Anyway, all right, so now let's bring this to a close. And I'll do another part to this. Now, This is taken from, again, from the Independent article by Kate NG. And this is what she said. The phrase woke, stay woke, is not new. It began appearing in the 1940s. Now, let me add this. It actually began earlier than that, because it began with Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Marcus Garvey. And that was late 1930s, or either early 1920s, right? So, first used by African Americans to literally mean becoming woken up to synthesize issues of justice, says linguist and lexicographer Tony Thorne. Now Kate NG, used his information from an article that he wrote. And I would like to add, this is my personal, the word injustice to that equation, because it was more being aware of the injustice or the systematic racism than anything else. So, and so people like Garvey was telling people to wake up, and it was time to make yourself aware of what was happening to you and what you need to do to try to change the context of that. Right. So now, remember, DeSantis wants to send the woke to die. Again, why would you want to send somebody woke to die? Well, suppose the woke is standing in front of an agenda that you have. They're a problem for you. So I'm going to end it right there. So we pick up on this. We can go in from that point. This thing, I got 36 slides to this, and it helped me move along. I mean, if I wouldn't have gotten that issue with not knowing where my screen was, I could have kept moving, and I could have almost finished. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here and there. I don't know what caused the screen. I think YouTube might have did it because they said it was something wrong with the streaming. Anyway, but I want to thank y'all for hanging with me. I want to thank y'all for giving me y'all ear hole. And we gonna try this again. I don't know when I'm gonna do my part 2. In fact, I'm not gonna even promote it. I just hope I do it at an earlier time. If I know exactly when I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna promote it on Facebook, and y'all can chime on in and catch a ride with me. Well, again, thank y'all for listening, man. I appreciate it. And hold on, man. Before I go, let me save this. And see, this PowerPoint was live. I didn't save it. I used it as I was finishing it up. So let me save it before I go. Alright, so we got that saved. So let me pull this down and to the main scene. So I'm on the main scene now. Uh, yeah. So alright, thank y'all again, family. Appreciate the love. I see y'all next time. And y'all take care of yourself. And hey, be aware of anybody that want a woke person to go and die. Cause that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna keep talking. We gonna discuss this a little further. All right. All right. With that, family. Peace out.